today. The curtain is falling potentially on the career of an actor named Jonathan Majors. You'll probably recognize him. A Manhattan jury today found the once rising Marvel superhero star guilty of harassment and assault against his former girlfriend. Marvel Studios' Walt Disney Corporation reportedly wasted no time dropping the Yale-trained actor after his conviction. The charges stem from a dispute last March between the actor and his girlfriend, Grace Jabbari. She accused Majors of an attack that began in the backseat of a chauffeured car and then spilled out onto the streets of Manhattan. Major's lawyers contended she was the aggressor, alleging she flew into a jealous rage after reading a text message on his phone sent by another woman, an argument the jury apparently did not buy. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg released a statement after the verdict, which read in part, quote, "The evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated a cycle of psychological and emotional abuse, escalating patterns of coercion far too common across the many intimate partner violence cases we see each and every day." Major's sentencing is set for February 6th. All right, Jesse, again, surprised at the conviction and given the evidence against him, and it is basically he said, she said, right?
It is.
I mean, were there witnesses to testify to this?
So it was a little bit of a, I thought we might even have a hung jury. It could go either way. I mean, I think one of the most crucial witnesses, aside from Ms. Jabbari herself, was the driver of the car,
right,
who had said that he thought that she might have been the aggressor. Now, he was focusing more on the road than what was happening in the car. But let's be clear about what he was convicted of. So he was convicted of harassment for what happened outside the car, actually shoving her, putting her back in, but also the assault that happened in the car, not punching her, not intentionally hitting her, but recklessly hitting her. In other words, remember, this started with her finding a message on his phone. He tried to grab the phone back, twisted one of her fingers. The jury said that what he did, that conduct was reckless. They kind of split it a little bit and said what he did was a crime, but it wasn't intentional, which I thought was so interesting that they parsed it out like that.
What, does he face any time in prison, do you think?
These are misdemeanors. They're still crimes, potentially a year in prison. I don't believe he has a criminal record. I don't think he's looking at that. But I will tell you, I'm not surprised that Marvel dropped him. I'm not surprised that we're seeing that, because I think that this case was, obviously, it's very serious on the criminal front, but I think his career can't recover from this.
That was my next question.
I just think that even if he was acquitted across the board, Marvel was ready to drop him. There was so much bad evidence that came out. The recordings, the 911 phone call, the text messages. It was really, really bad from a PR point of view. And now with this conviction, I think it is very tough for him to recover.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.